On July 1st, Elon Musk walked onto the factory floor in Fremont and posted this. Nothing unusual about that, except this exact floor used to build the Model S and the Model X. Now it's building robots. But wait, Wall Street's own valuation model says those robots are worth close to zero, nothing. Meanwhile, the man actually building them has said this one product alone could eventually make Tesla a $25 trillion company. And here's the twist that almost nobody's talking about. Wall Street's own biggest Tesla bull case, the one that gets all the headlines, the one worth thousands of dollars a share, barely includes this robot at all. Which means whatever number you already believe for Tesla, there's a good chance this one product isn't even in it yet. By the end of this video, we're going to fix that. Real numbers, a bear case and a bull case, stacked on top of what Wall Street already believes. So stick around because the numbers at the end, even the bear case, will definitely surprise you. Let's start with exactly what happened, because it matters for everything that comes after. Musk's post came with one photo, him walking the line with his production team, in the space that used to build Model S and Model X. A few hours later, Tesla's VP of Vehicle Engineering, Lars Morevi, gave more detail in an interview. He confirmed that the Model S and X space has been cleared, and the first Optimus production line is installed. And here's what makes it interesting. It's modular. Tesla's automation team built it so a new subline can go in within 2 to 3 days. And there are more than 40 of these planned, for actuators, torsos, batteries, limbs, and this isn't just one photo and one interview. Right now Tesla has over 200 open job listings for Optimus across North America. We're talking about real hirings, not speculation. And the breakdown tells its own story. The largest chunk, around 65 rows, is in manufacturing, quality and industrialization. Another 20 plus rows are in data collection and training. But wait, Wall Street already knows all of these things, right? Well, not quite, and here's where it gets strange. Piper Sandler, one of Wall Street's Tesla analysts, built a valuation model that splits Tesla into 17 different product lines: cars, energy storage, supercharging, insurance, FSD subscriptions, Robotaxi, and so on. Add it all up and Tesla's core business, everything except Optimus, comes out to roughly $400 to $445 per share. Basically around Tesla's actual stock price right now. As I'm recording this, the stock is trading almost exactly where Wall Street's model says it should, without Optimus contributing a single dollar. That's the market telling you in real time it isn't pricing this robot at all. Now zoom out further, because Piper Sandler isn't even Wall Street's most bullish call. Dan Ives at Wedbush has a base target of $600 a share, with an $800 for the bull case. And Cathie Wood's ARK Invest has published a full model putting Tesla at $2,600 a share by 2029, with the bull case as high as $3,100. And then there's Elon himself, who in a conversation with Peter Diamandis laid out an even bigger split.
Autonomy, like the sort of robotic taxis, makes Tesla kind of like about a $5 trillion company. The Optimus robot, I think, makes Tesla a $25 trillion company.
$25 trillion. That's 5 times bigger than any company has ever been worth. But wait, how much of Wall Street's own numbers, even the bullish ones, actually reflect that? The answer, straight from ARK's own published model, almost none of it. Robotaxi alone makes up roughly 90% of their entire 2600 target. ARK has said that if you remove Robotaxi from the model completely, Tesla would be worth around $350 a share. Optimus barely shows up. So even Wall Street's biggest Tesla believers are basically ignoring this robot, which means whatever you think Tesla is worth, $400, $600, $2,600, Optimus is sitting almost entirely on top of that number, completely unaccounted for. Now compare that to what Elon said back in September 2025, replying directly to a question on X. The man building Optimus says it could eventually be worth more than everything else Tesla does, combined, including Robotaxi. But almost every analyst model on Wall Street says it's worth close to zero, and that's the widest gap in this entire stock. Before we get to the numbers, we need to answer a harder question. Why would Optimus succeed where basically every other humanoid robot company has failed to ship anything at real scale? Because a robot being cool is not the same thing as a robot being a business. For Optimus to actually move the stock, two completely different things both have to be true at the same time. First, Optimus has to be useful, actually capable of doing real physical work, reliably in unpredictable environments. That is an extremely hard problem, but it's the same problem as self-driving. just with hands and legs instead of wheels. And this is where Tesla is sitting on something almost no other robotics company has: years of real-world driving data. A neural network stack that already learns from millions of miles of messy, unpredictable real-world situations. Simulation infrastructure built to train exactly this kind of physical decision-making. In other words, the brain Optimus needs already exists inside Tesla, because Tesla's been quietly building it for years under a different name: full self-driving. Second, even if Optimus works, it has to be cheap enough that someone actually buys millions of them. And this is where almost every humanoid robot company on Earth simply cannot compete with Tesla, because building a working robot in a lab is one thing. Building a working robot for $20,000 to $30,000 at a rate of $1,000 a week and eventually millions a year, that's not a robotics problem anymore. That's a manufacturing problem. And manufacturing at brutal scale, driving the cost of a complex machine down year after year, is the exact thing Tesla has already proven it can do. Twice. Once with the Model 3, and again with the battery business. Now, here's why that combination matters so much economically. Think about it from a company's point of view, not Tesla's, but a company deciding whether to actually buy one of these things. As a rule of thumb, if you're paying a worker $15 an hour, a robot doing that same job could save you close to $15 an hour once the technology matures. Because the loaded cost of a human employee with benefits and overhead is much higher than the wage alone. And the robot doesn't need any of that, and it doesn't need to stop after 8 hours. So run that over 10 years, 20-hour shifts, and one replaced worker can represent over $600,000 in savings. Multiply that across a single factory, say 6,000 or 7,000 robots instead of 20,000 new hires to double output, and you're talking about billions of dollars in additional profit from one factory alone. Zoom out even further, and the ceiling here isn't really comparable to cars, because autonomous vehicles can meaningfully shrink the number of cars the world needs. But humanoid labor doesn't work that way. Cheaper labor just means more labor gets used. The same way cheaper computing just means more computing gets used. Elon himself has talked about multiples of the human population in eventual robot count. So here's the chain. If the brain works, Optimus becomes genuinely useful. If Tesla's manufacturing machine kicks in, Optimus becomes genuinely cheap. And useful, plus cheap, plus a market that's structurally larger than the entire auto industry is the combination that turns a cool robot into something every warehouse, every factory, and eventually every household on the planet might actually want. Now let's calculate what all of this could mean for the stock price, year by year. Let's start with capacity. A Nomura research note circulating on X targets the Fremont line for around 70,000 units a year once it's fully running, with 2026 shipments estimated around 25,000 units, ramping toward roughly 1,000 units a week by September. But Fremont is actually the first line. Elon himself, in that same conversation with Peter Diamandis, said Tesla is dedicating around 10 million square feet of factory space specifically to Optimus, with a slow ramp starting this summer and the high volume production targeted for summer 2027. And that Optimus factory, it's being built right now at the Giga Texas North Campus construction site. This is a massive dedicated factory for scaling Optimus robot production, planned for high volume output targeting 10 million units per year once fully ramped. So now here's the simplest way to actually put a number on this. No fleet models, no year-by-year ramp assumptions. Just two numbers Elon himself has already put on the record. Starting with Robotaxi. Elon has said Robotaxi alone could make Tesla worth about $5 trillion. And it's worth noting that's actually the more conservative number on the table, because ARK's own bull case already implies a bigger Robotaxi valuation than that, once you strip the rest of Tesla out of their $2,600 target. So using Elon's $5 trillion here isn't generous to him. If anything, it's the skeptical choice. Now add Optimus, $25 trillion per Elon's own words for this one product alone. 5 trillion plus 25 trillion is $30 trillion. Divide that by Tesla's roughly 3.76 billion shares and you get just under $8,000 a share. Now, you don't have to believe all of that, so let's do the skeptical version too. Give Elon exactly half credit on both numbers. Half of 30 trillion is 15 trillion. Divide that by the same number of shares and you're still looking at almost $4,000 a share. And here's the important part. That $30 trillion number, full credit or half credit, doesn't include the Tesla's energy business, the Semi, the new lithium refinery, or Terafab, Tesla's AI chip factory project. None of that is in either of Musk's two figures. It's Robotaxi and Optimus, and nothing else, which means even the conservative half-credit version is arguably still missing real value sitting elsewhere in the company. One more thing worth remembering, Musk's timelines are almost always wrong. Reusable rockets, mass-produced electric cars at real volume, all of it took years longer than he first promised, but the underlying goals themselves have a real track record of eventually landing, just late. So even if this doesn't happen by 2035, even if it takes until 2040, a $30 trillion Tesla or $15 trillion Tesla isn't a fantasy number, it's a when priced like an if. Now, if you reached this part of the video and found this kind of analysis valuable, a genuine subscribe would mean the world to me. Thank you so much, and now let's connect the dots together. So when does the reprise actually happens? Based on what's confirmed today, a clear production floor, a modular line, 200 open job listings, and no confirmed output yet, Tesla is still at the very start of proving any of this out. Nobody can tell you today whether Robotaxi or Optimus plays out the way Elon describes. But here's what this video was actually about, not predicting the exact year. It's about the layer almost nobody is pricing at all. Wall Street's own numbers, $400, $600, $2,600, mostly didn't include Robotaxi and Optimus. But Elon says they could be worth $30 trillion. But let's give him only half the benefit of the doubt, and it's still around $15 trillion, so $4,000 a share on top of everything else Tesla already does. That's why this isn't a story about a cool robot anymore. It's a story about whether the two hardest problems Tesla already have solved, real-world AI and brutal manufacturing scale, can be pointed at the same target, at the scale Musk is describing. If they can, there's a real unpriced room sitting on top of whatever number you already believe. Now, a quick disclaimer, because it matters, none of this is financial advice, and what I'm about to say is just my own opinion as an investor, not a recommendation. My honest take is that this is just a matter of time, not a matter of if, because the potential here is enormous. And yes, it might take longer than any of us expect, because Elon timelines usually do, but even the more conservative number we walked through earlier, half credit is still almost 10 times where the stock sits today. Which means the real question isn't whether this eventually pays off, it's whether you have the patience to hold through however many years Wall Street still isn't pricing a single dollar of it. That's the trade. Patience now for the chance to be positioned before that gap closes. Either way, here's exactly what to keep an eye on. Specifically 3 things. 1. The actual production progress on the Fremont line. 2. How fast the new Optimus factory at the Giga Texas North Campus comes online. And 3. The one Tesla's been strangely quiet about, the unveil of the new Optimus V3. And if you want to know exactly why Tesla still hasn't shown it yet, I actually dug into that mystery in the video right here.